Are you guys ready for the new story? Hi. Oh, Ashru.
Looks like the gang's all here!
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Paimon's ready!
Great, let's get rolling then. Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps.
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed.
Come on.
I figured it wouldn't take you long. I come bearing news from my lady, the knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However,
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always
tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Notcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great cause for alarm. We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should—
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the and remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's—
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the Experimental Design Bureau.
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before he even arrived in Notcry?
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes, he may even be working against her.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing him unprepared would be a recipe for—
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps.
Well, as much as I love— But at least take Cool Your Jet's ducky with you. It should—
And as for Miss Inefa,
Detecting operational logic. Protect—
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but... Okay, fine. Leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay? If things get out of hand, fall back right away.
Yehoda will be on hand to assist you. In my absence, she can—
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back here in one piece.
We will.
things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or...
We all have to bring our A game here.
Ooh, another
So,
separation
anything you need to
from
wrap up
Paimon?
before we leave?
Then you'd better get going.
Very well. All These broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us.
Oh, damn. Oh, excuse me.
That's quite a welcome party. No more lies.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't!
Oh, damn.
Leave this place.
Observe.
Water jet!
Let's see what you're made of.
You poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out. There's no way through. Let's go around.
What the? Trespassers? Here? What's wrong with...
We're looking for the doctor, and we understand.
You looking to settle a score with a doctor?
Perhaps. But you might have a chance to live if you start talking.
2 other Harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do?
Seems to me. Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby?
We need to know what the doctor is up to. This is about more than us versus the doctor.
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon.
The moon marrow sphere.
Oh, Lady Damselette? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, always... Back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Notcry to execute their plan. I was a part of the Damselettes. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. She always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. Almost as if she didn't see anything. The doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but somewhere along the way, after she left, everyone in our unit merged with the doctors. He's similar. Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1 priority. He even said...
How would he create an artificial moon marrow?
Thank you for cooperating.
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbine.
No, she's no longer a Harbinger. I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the doctor.
I understand. The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design.
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow.
I fear this could get ugly.
Forest, protect us. By the frost moon hold.
Go! Wipe out!
Can't hide the truth.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Water jet! Yeah!
You poor lost.
No more lies.
Let's see what you're made of.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope...
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting.
The gall. You expect.
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? First Sandrone and Arlecchino. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, it is not a... Well, since you...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're...
I must protest what you are insinuating with that. I am not claiming anything.
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all that? You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world. Follow as vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone. I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your
You sent your people to the experimental design?
Yes. And I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instruction, in which case, all I'm doing is conducting... Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth?
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldier.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't.
Scumbag!
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking
honor. I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the...
Those are sacred relics.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit...
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let's see.
Bombs away! Go!
Observe.
You For won't the everlasting forest, leave this place.
It all adds up. Can't hide this truth. Seek within.
Arlecchino!
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not to live.
I'd say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong?
Is that the best you can do? Get lost!
Laid bare.
Shatter like a reflection! Your actions betray your fear of me.
Forest, protect us.
Observe.
It all adds up.
Let's see what you're made of. Let's see what you're made of.
With one heart, we pray.
Target acquired.
Go!
Is that the
Close
best
your
you
eyes.
can do?
Observe.
To dust. Oh, target acquired. Interesting. Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Get
Leave
lost.
this place.
It all adds up.
Time to come clean.
The deception ends here. Absurd. Transfixed. Witness my lies. Overruled.
For the everlasting forest.
Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly.
How's this?
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out!
What the? Forget about me! You should...
Where's the traveler?
What? Just... Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. Something weird is going on.
Hmm? Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else? We've got some...
Sorry, I'm...
Ah. Well, feel free...
Everyone seems to be acting normal. Am I just overthinking?
Oh, darling. Look who it is. One of our regular customers.
Wait.
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something.
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted. But the upshot is, I will...
Wait. These two are a couple?
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? You forgot already?
What is she talking?
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days, so we've been real busy. And like my mom always says, some people are more than just customers. Oh, another customer's arrived. I better go see what...
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their family. Could this be...
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house?
When did he show up? No, none of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change.
I'm still alive. Where is this place? So this is the moon's reflection? I guess I could try opening the gate. No response. Or... no. I'm not a... I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dotori's scheming will stop just because I escape. I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town? But isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Everyone, are these... I can't touch them. It says...
Over here! Over here!
But the people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I disappeared. If only I had known what would come to pass after that. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here, it gives me the strength to keep going.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh, yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbeloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This represents...
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbeloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the line. That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. What?
Fascinating.
What's going on? All I did was try to touch it.
Timey-wimey shit.
Maybe this memory space, or... is it possible that there's more to
this card?
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Is this... oh, no! Traveler!
Trippy.
Paimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so...
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid! You didn't leave her behind on purpose, but... she's all alone in there! What if we've barely spent any time apart since we met? Is she...
We must find a way to rescue her. We were all involved in the operation where she was kept. That being said, it won't be easy. Through Dottore lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as... Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Tevat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority. I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition.
This is dire. Sounds...
The 3 moons' authority can influence the very...
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of... I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it. The issue is, we have...
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil isn't...
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes at Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights, his ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path. From individuals to...
He doesn't see them as his own people. That's why. Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the 3 moons' authority.
Poor traveler. Of all...
Paimon, I promise you...
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take...
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before... I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but... she might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but... she's still...
Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless...
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone?
Put the stuff over there. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the experimental design bureau. Ugh. Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. Just go ahead and cry.
Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make it seem. It's just...
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're over...
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work?
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my
Curse it! You're next! Then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Just that...
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second. Analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, and when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the mess.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. What a despicable, if I may, as unhinged as Dottore.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, this world, presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantity.
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's 4th descender. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is
Okay. But... Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's message. If he's in... My guess is, his curse will only...
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding air.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds.
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a...
She entered the space beyond the Moon Gate. No...
don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy...
Whatever has become of her.
We need to find out the Traveler's location.
Agreed. Whatever Dottore's planning...
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate emergency asylum for not...
Snezhnaya is one option.
It'd be so much easier if the Traveler was here. No!
Excuse
Stop
me.
thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. Just either way. That's...
Back here at that gravitational force that... When I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night, if only I could have sent the others some... I feel...
So, was it actually
so
Columbina helping us throughout the thing?
Back to emptiness and some... The entrance from last time isn't showing up. Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments. It worked! Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moon Prayer Night ended? Did Dottore's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
So, what do we do next?
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma the Traveler and Miss...
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler!
Huh?
Trippy.
Columbina? It's me, Columbina. Huh?
When she first walked through
Trevor?
us. Trippy.
Let's go! This is no time to be...
Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before. This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking that no one would ever find me. It was only when she called my name that I decided to follow them. But... did she... is it really possible that if I keep following... it's that gravity again? Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes. It's as if... I'm getting weaker. I'll just have to try and come on, Columbina.
Bet one of those times it's gonna be red. She's gonna be in danger.
Suddenly, it feels... strange.
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood.
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed Trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows, and 1 artificial. You are wary of it. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero. And impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance.
3 moon marrows.
Well spotted. What do you think?
Dottore, are you...
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the... Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of...
False beauty is deceitful.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born...
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing...
As I suspected. You have yet to understand...
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient.
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop...
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but...
Do you always give your opponent an appraise...
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, but you misunderstand. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Columbina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
What makes...
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals. People come together because it benefits them to do so. If you think of the people you admire, you must surely admit that they have provided some benefit to you. Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He has the authority of all 3. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit.
Excellent question. But before I answer, Gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world. So what is it that the 3 moons cannot grant you?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting... In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find my human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and God, I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you and... Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the 4 great rulers, whose one wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually new life is born, only to embark. These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves, all who live, yearn for equality. But unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected. How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trilune. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, the majority of but all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. After all, what value do perfection and purity really have? They are fragile, and I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain who undergoes countless tribute. I'm sure many people have told you.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will you have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me.
How does that make us different? I think of all the novel things I've managed to create, like the artificial moon marrow. Don't
Take that back. She's gone because of your...
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina? I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path.
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about an...
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your brother right now, bring him before you, and...
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never...
Oh, no. This is no presumption. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Do you truly desire this journey? Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a... What you want is not friends. It is family. I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. Of course, he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see him. After everything I've been, wherever you are right now.
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear.
The residents of Nod Cry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are Miss Lauma. I will leave Hisi Island and Nosha Town in your hands.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then...
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Seek. Yehoda, you should help Lauma.
My wish has come true. Your will...
Well, good for you, if all this only takes a day.
Boss, wait!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss.
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own...
Are you...
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents?
But boss...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you.
What makes you think I'd need...
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach
That's quite enough.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But...
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples. Then, understood. I will execute...
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly.
As for me, I guess I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro...
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, as an added incentive, get there fast enough and...
Really? Ha! Mission accepted, sir.
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Androni with her research.
She recognizes your expertise, then.
Thank you. In truth...
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant...
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear.
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler...
Okay.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. That aside, personally, same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are
Oh, wonderful. You're all...
Have voice again! Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And it...
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexencircle member she can get a hold of. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these."
Huh? Is this?
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Unknown device. Conclusion. Cute. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like it.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... Ah, sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. Anyway, it will allow us to communicate over long distances with...
What astounding technology.
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. Ah, that's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be...
Iluar.
Ah, Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself. You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you have been sitting here for quite... If you saw me, why did... I was curious to see how long you could sit still. That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as Master? I beg to differ. Why should a young man... Please, Lord Flint's... Sir Flint's. I'm begging you, don't flatter me. You understand me better than most. I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up to... In all sincerity, I can only hope that they bring... Is the situation that... We just held a strategy meeting. In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of Lightkeepers to scour the more remote... I only hope we have enough. We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help, and we can recall... Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget. If you've got something to say, Master You mentioned that you have... how... I doubt it will be easy. I know you're a Lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others and however bad things have gotten in the past. Nodcry has never faced a mass evacuation before. I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of... I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry. What? There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others and frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. Indeed, I am. And what? Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen, and we just have to deal with them. If you find yourself feeling angry, perhaps... Hey, you mean you're completely... Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse sometime. Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint. Oh, my. Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. I've returned safe and sound from plenty of Christ. Fine. You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this. A sound Just promise me. For you. Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues.
That's grim.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. 2 times I tried to influence reality in this space, it consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here either.
Ugh.
Flints?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk near. As for you, why would. Huh.
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the Traveler. Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Dottore. You don't think Columbina Parrot...
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived.
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night?
Of course.
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines.
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and if the only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the... But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
Oh, really?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally...
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going on.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase, although... It looks like as long as I'm careful with my... Anyway, is this the flagship? I only went into the lobby last time, so I've if nothing else, she mentioned where her room was. I think it's... this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. She and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope she's okay. I wonder what happened. Please, Traveler.
Huh. Just a cat.
Nothing else here.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights?
Before Rerir showed himself. Yes.
Did you notice anything
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night. The Traveler and Paimon.
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone...
Focus now. I have to write a message up. Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. I'll need to... There's a noise. Please, you have...
Well, do you sense?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our...
Not necessarily. We've only looked in... Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friend's dwelling.
Let's... wait.
What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to...
The traveler in Paimon, but...
Huh. You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rare Ear. So this is your chance to make...
Wait. How did I end up here? Wait. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflection, and everything I've done to affect reality. Does this mean that within the moon's reflection?
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette.
Paimon. No, I can't. Even and in any case, I'll likely instead. I have to find. Wait. Even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night.
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but if we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it?
We might not have all the answers now.
Huh. Yes.
The present, that's right.
What's your plan?
Flins, when you were staying next door, did you ever...
No. The rooms here are dark and damp, and there's such a buildup of dust on the windows that the moonlight...
The moonlight?
I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if the...
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
She's gonna throw a mug through the door.
Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe I need to write down as much information as I can.
Huh? What's up with you?
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then.
You truly have. You helped defeat Rare Ear, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the other wherever you are right now. This is all I can leave. How I wish I could stay, but I hope to see you again in the next time, and if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night.
I am here. Time in this place flows backward. I am constantly moving.
It sounds like she's found a way to but her future is...
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated... Which came first?
Only when I'm in a good mood.
Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs as a business person. And especially an
admirable...
It's a means of... Let's go. We have a wall's worth...
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. Also...
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Additionally, after some further scanning,
What's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first... But when I checked again just now, I detected...
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find... But then it occurred to me that apart from the Frost Moon, Tevat and Husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and... Or does this mean that the moon mirror...
It's certainly possible. In which...
So he wasn't bluffing.
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate.
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this.
It's Mr.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First the 4 Orthants of the Narcissenkreuz. Then
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you.
what do you want?
Are you still at the curatorium?
Yeah. Look, everyone else is
yeah.
still out, so there's no hurry. Plus, I'm busy, so I would appreciate if you gave me some space.
Even though we have crucial...
Do you intend to share it via...
Ordinarily, I would, but this is a unique situation.
All right, then.
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely...
That's the best news we've received in...
Random locations. Appearing in reverse anyway, does this mean we can...
Miss Androne, there's nothing wrong with simply...
I'm not. And if she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving back.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at...
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the... Also, if she's alive, Rarier and Thelindis might be too. But as far as we know...
I'm afraid I must concur with me.
Can't exactly argue with that.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dotori's energy fields. All right, I need to get back to my research. Mr.
Sure, I'll... Paimon, are you... Oh, right. She went with Varkada Nut. Speaking of the Traveler...
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the Travelers... Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure...
Well, since you... This is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. It's well organized. What do we have here? The camera captured a special moment that can only... You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. This must belong to the Hang in there.
Oh, I get to play Polonia.
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books. Let's see. This one is... I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. This one... I never imagined that Remorian ideas would be so similar to the diagram I have named. Human civilization should gradually shed possibilities. As it continues to the sparks of civilization shall run out, unless we consider it variables. Descenders? Dotori likely captured the Traveler because of her descender status. But the 3 moon... Where does this variable... Polonia. Search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books.
Pathway.
Otonki Sermon Dictation. Explications on the chemical merit. Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance diagram. So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. This is so long. This guy sure Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. Most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Crucis Ordo are built based on this Lilia Crucis. When Duke St. Germanus departed, he said, "It seems that there's no going back. In all other things, he is but ordinary." Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. What kind of book is Great Detective Herlock, The Alchemist and the Clock? Still, the author swears that they knew Renee well. Memory, wishes, souls, and persona. Frankly, this sounds more like occultism. The way Alain Guillotin saw it, the world was comprised of machines. The universe needed Renee. His full name was Rene de Petrichor, if I recall correctly. Sounds like he and the town. That place was also the source of most of our information regarding Remurian civilization. The cutting of souls and storing them in vessels. These seemingly unrelated techniques underpinned the chemical marriage model. Alain would have scoffed at that. He never... What was Alain's view on Renee? I know he... Oh, now I remember. Renee seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. A lack of sweet foods has dulled his mind. Yep, that's not... My subordinates actually did a half-decent job digging out all... Some of Alain's old files are completely consistent with these records. He must have gotten them from the Tower of Gestalt. I never knew he got his hands... He may have kept them, but he never even attempted to use them. Come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled with calculations of As for Alain... it's been too... What would he have said? A guy like him, fervent believer, he created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of the world's fate proved too... He died having never seen the outcome. Did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or did the very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you feel sick to the stomach? You once asked me what I wished for. Should have asked him instead. He's the one pining for things you'd sooner die than witness. Even the tiniest variable can make... Now then, allow me first establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on the other. Now, then, the variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless we consider traverse the world, space-time, and civilization. Then extract the essential nodes from the records to determine which variables the primordial power that differentiated itself from the void. The power of light records. Hyperborea. This is so horrendously complicated. After all, how do you think it looks, Polonia? fine. Keep it to yourself. It's not... I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to save the world. What would Arlecchino and... So would Rosaline. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. No one's asking me, obviously, but I hope you all know that I never wanted to save the world. I'm not crazy. The world needs a solution, but I don't need the world's validation.
Tea time. Where's the... I like tea. Tea and crumpets.
Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Let's see. They must be from that person who brought those something's written on the box. We are proud to present this homage to the... Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. Hmm? Huh. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magically...
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of...
Can't be helped. Allow...
As you wish.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between...
Sounds like an arduous journey.
Of course, all part of... Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict on... While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come...
They're nearby. My team...
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandro...
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to have...
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's... Still, I wonder what... Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Transfixed! Yeah! Shouldn't let your guard down. You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I'm not fighting you today.
I knew it. I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human.
Another fine piece of work by...
What in the world has been going on in...
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina.
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon marrow.
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan.
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those 2 really took me. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I...
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience.
No.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of that radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted.
This is so much worse than I thought. While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use
My thanks to Her Majesty.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the present.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing?
Partner? I'm afraid I have bad news. She was captured.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a...
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does.
This won't do.
You can't. We have no idea.
What am I supposed to do then?
Sandrone is working on it.
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you then.
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Tevat. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. However, if not considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui state—
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to—
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that? I made sure I was on my best behavior.
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual—
They are very mysterious. But ultimately, thanks to research by Master in the Hexen Circle, we know that Tevat's 7 elements are derived from the more primordial power. Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you,
That's true. It's not a business.
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember that was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity I've ever seen, not to mention the operating principles. Surely the most ingenious feature of all. The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided. Despite the fact that, now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy to begin with. Hence, I suspect this presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of light refracted through a prism. I almost wonder if the idea for the device was conceived based on direct observations of said prism. It is at once a masterwork of engineering and a groundbreaking— I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself. But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure light realm energy, its relation to elemental energy, could this mean that elemental energy—
Should we give it a try?
We should.
Ha! It worked!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. This Now you try.
All right. It's work.
Switch to abyssal energy. No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the energy field to a significant— I now feel confident in asserting that the energy field is indeed pure light realm energy.
But the energy field is huge.
We don't have to neutralize it completely. We can— That's all for theory. Would you like to continue watching?
So you knew I was here.
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there.
Very thoughtful of you. I'm true.
With what?
A little test. Try using Anima to unleash a concentrated assault.
Nice! This time—
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity.
Sounds sensible to me.
Don't worry, I got this. You two be—
What do you mean?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground—
Glad I asked.
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore's style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. Also,
it's watching us.
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in...
Well, I think we can...
Is skirting around the topic your way of showing consideration?
Just being cautious. I don't doubt that you...
Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there. I hear a voice.
Oh, that's trippy.
Please.
What happened here?
I don't know. Suddenly, I still have some...
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on, and maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even without the other those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either.
We should go. No sense.
Agreed.
That is vile. I'll agree with you guys there. The whole glitching with the music is a good touch.
Ah, you're back!
We saw some things that take a strong stomach.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense...
Sounds like he's living down to...
Might I ask how things are proceeding?
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in.
Understood.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with...
What makes you think I'd need...
I'll need it. And considering the way you were...
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. Is this the... I was expecting something more... Wait.
What are you looking at? In that case, I'll look at it with you. I want to know all about everything. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, I guess the only thing that's missing...
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's...
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can...
Time to delve a little deeper.
Might not be safe to do that with the Descender's consciousness. That might be a bad idea. Like, I know it made the...
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield.
Conria ceased to exist
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the trial... You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your sibling and fear... If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an
Oh no.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept in.
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you. This was a good idea, but once is plenty.
Thanks, but now's not the time.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where she is.
What is this? I can't see anything. Even what happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now...
Could it be Nefer? How did she...
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again, but only for you. No one else was affected. I dare say this is something only a god can achieve.
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have god-tier powers.
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things out. I find I learn best by doing, and I have to admit, time is not the easiest dimension to control. I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole month. Clearly some finesse is required to wield the authority over time as I wish. I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious. Had I been off by a year, a decade, or even a century, that would have...
You could have frozen me for millions of years.
Millions of years? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. They are very... If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. The sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. And unfortunately, while gods do exist in Tevat, their lifespans are so limited. Their bodies so fragile. Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from them. How long will it be?
Alien.
Even I feel bad for you sometimes. This world has made you into a slave. You have been treated most. I can change that. I will grant you...
I've entered the past 3 times at this. For instance, beyond each point being further back in time than the last. So far, the common thread linking all 3 scenarios is... But it's more than that. I'll keep this question in mind.
Humans, you never change.
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh?
The cannon. That's right. And right after that, came an ominous...
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time.
I wonder if I could try to... But how would I do it?
Traveler, behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't make it. She's using the Kuvaki shield like I taught her. Is she good? She's strong. I'm sure she can manage. But... He's the island. The Frost Moon Scion.
A question, if I may. Kai, when the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several...
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me. There's no time. I have to... Oh, Frost Moon. If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more! Did it work?
Hey, wake up. Hey, did you call him, Bina?
Oh, good.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually. And could you come?
But I feel so safe here. And your coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it smells lovely.
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more.
Then I'll bet you've never eaten.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. Rosaline will be here shortly, but if you Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating. Or did the rules not apply to you because you're the...
These are so tasty.
Of course they are. I made them.
I was worried they might contain traces of machine oil.
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. I mean, I'm sure their food was awful.
Well, life there didn't...
What were you expecting? You're a god. Your fault. Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink.
Well, would you help up? The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic. Lord something Fisher.
The Lord Artificer. Ugh, some people can't keep their mouths shut.
Oh, Lord Artificer. And...
Not Sitzenkreuz Ordo.
Yes, that was it.
You must be joking.
Exactly. Well?
What do you know? In his later years, Alain did ask me if there was anything I wanted to do. If I had any wishes.
Who's Alain?
He was the... You know what? Never mind. You're not gonna remember. Anyway, let me ask you this.
A place where people don't ask me for things I cannot give. I'd also like the freedom to come and go as I please.
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Did I? Of course. I dreamed of events from my past. Sandrone, I miss you all so much. Back there. I guess I managed to time is flowing backwards here. And I can use that familiar power to enter the world of the past. That mystery ally everyone talked about. It was me all along. I can sense that there isn't much more power remaining up ahead. What lies at the end of all of this? And... It's getting harder and harder to use my power. I'm no match for the Abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments. Time to go. I wonder where I'll find myself this time. The Final Night Cemetery. This is where Flint's is based.
Or not!
Difficult, yes. But it
Seems like they're searching for information. Was this my doom?
to expose the true intentions of the...
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this inevitable? If I choose not to help them now...
Hope we don't land.
They're my friends. I can't not help them.
Ghost!
And the other one was... here.
Hey! Another file's moving!
That should do it. Luanatar? You can sense my presence? Wait! Luanatar. So she's that familiar presence I've been sensing all along. She's always been by the Traveler's side. That explains why the Traveler has been there each time I've entered the past. But why Luanatar? Is it because she has a connection to me as the Moon Goddess's familiar? If so, why not any other Kuhenki? That's... I cannot sense any power up ahead. Just a void, stretching out into infinity. This is likely my final it's now or never. Hisi Island? How far back in time is this? Where's Luanatar?
Seeing Enefa and...
No. Stay think, Columbina. A way back, do I? Go back to Moonprint, and if I return in my current state, Dotori's actions that day prove that he'd been... even if I managed to get back. How can I fight it? I can't. If I go back, I have to find some way of rivaling the... Wait. Does that mean... I know what I must do.
Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon's...
But how do I communicate? Should I write it down here? I need something with a close connection to me. It was I who brought Luanatar into being. That's why I could sense a familiar power. It also explains why she's been present in every past location, because we have a deep connection.
Hey there!
And the reason why there are no more gates to the past after this point. No wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first met. Back then, I was just a little lost duck.
Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do.
Hey, you...
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the Traveler's side. Oh, and bring her to the garden where the moon prayer blossoms grow. You too. As for mine...
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? Believe me, such a life is...
What point is he trying to make? Why would you offer me?
The creation of a world is the ultimate scientific experiment. I have taken my research to the highest level. Where I shall be not a god's laboratory is the perfect playground. Mortals are found everywhere one looks. Not so with Descenders.
So the condition for entering the new world is to take innocent lives. Could I really bring myself to kill others for my own benefit?
Have you made up your...
I can't do it. Your playground is no place for me. You're putting your hopes in the wrong person.
You've grown a lot since we last met. Why don't I lower my requirements a little as a gesture of goodwill?
I really doubt...
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read. Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit was so rough. Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing. Now then. A new face. Interesting.
You're still gonna call me Hat Guy after that, huh? I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving. It's nothing. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it that I owed you a favor back in Sumer? Distracting Dottore was tough. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. Dottore doesn't recognize me. But his segments were original. I expect it's only a matter of time before he...
So Dottore doesn't recognize Wanderer. Because did he really miss his only chance?
Why the long face? And I'm not complaining either. Everyone would be pretty stuck without you.
How are you holding up? Hat Guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could.
You don't look injured. All right. Rescue. There's a lot more work to be...
Understood. I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think everyone else is as immature as him?
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nachtspitzenkreuz Institute. Rene de Petrichor. Alain Guillotin despised Rene's theories and methods, but he never managed to come up with better alternatives.
I thought Alain was like a father to you.
And what would you say if Lenny and his friends one day learned...
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they...
For all we know, Alain Guillotin might have thought the same thing. Once you die, it doesn't matter how great you were in life.
Hey, come on out.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on?
What does it look like?
Excuse you.
Glad you're okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
Worry?
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission.
It's a lot.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo...
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequipped.
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside.
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed.
Is she back? Is she really? Traveler! It's really you!
You can finally breathe.
It's great to have you back in one piece! Look at them. You know, once you reach my age, there's no...
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet I know when it... Oh, yeah, good point.
What? Ew, no!
Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. But the silver lining is, while I was being held captive, I learned a lot.
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined.
Utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery. And I believe Miss Sandro...
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly...
Our next step is to find a way to
A place where time flows backwards, with no destination in sight.
It sounds like she's on a specific path through time. The question is, where did...
We considered that question as well.
Indeed not.
Nicole!
I do, in fact. It's something I've always done at our mage's teapot. You wonder what lies at the end of her road. Well, but where Miss Columbina will end up along this road.
What about the original moon?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the Dragon King Nibelung who raised the three moons. They were shadows of the planet, born to wield Nibelung's authority and oversee. But then one day, they disappeared.
Like I thought. No more paths back to reality. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, the less stable this space becomes. They can just materialize out of thin air. Is that the ray here of Solnari?
You are the moon goddess. But... Please, there's no need.
I find that a little difficult.
The way you used my own power against... And then, in the final moment before I was thrown in...
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. When I first got here, how I cursed and devoured. But no... This is the second time I've entered this space. But this time I survived.
Are you the source of the abyssal...
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here, before I entered.
Tried to?
Yes. Because I have...
What do you mean?
The voices in my head. And then...
Her?
Thalindis.
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of Thalindis.
More precisely, I saw her after-image. I'm sure the real... Anyway.
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate... What?
You'd like to know how I know? The one who resurrected me said so. Dottore. He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was...
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in...
Moon Goddess,
What?
I know this is a lot to ask. Especially from someone who... But this is the only thing...
What do you...
I'd like you to take him...
Tholinda?
Yes. I can sense that some part of her soul...
Why don't you go and speak to her?
I can't. I don't know. All I can see is a glimpse of her. Walking home. In return, I will clear... No. Not in return. Yeah. I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became. I think I grew tired of it long ago.
What do you wish to tell?
All of it.
Is it okay if I give her the... Like the part where you relentlessly try...
Love demands honesty. We hid too much from each other. But after... There.
Even though Mr. Dainsliff felt he had a fight, he said that you betrayed him. But he also felt great remorse and...
Why?
Because... If he...
I know this will sound strange coming from me, but...
He kept his word. The abyss is no longer obstructing my path. Is that the Lindis? Hello, Miss Thelindis.
Who are you?
You can call me Columbina.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's...
better than he was, huh?
Others have had a rough time on his account too. And I'm not just talking about the children.
So, things got worse.
Are you sure you would?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them. But in the end, he came to regret his beyond that. But I'm sure that you've always been on his mind.
I'm sorry, Miss...
It's all right. Well, that's everything.
Wait. Time flows backwards here.
I know. I intend to read.
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power.
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like and it's not just me, it's this whole... I must seem so ridiculous. I can't answer these basic questions, and yet thinking back, I was suddenly overcome with fear and terror in that moment. I used to be a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum in Conria. Rerir was one of the Vinster King's retainers. I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day that It was only after meeting the prince that the Vinster King started going too far with his research into the abyss. That was the day I couldn't kill the Vinster King himself, so I had to find another way to save Rerir. That's why I wanted to go back. To kill the person. I'm sure it was a futile endeavor, but the abyss probably enhances the basest but I was simply too weak. Like a speck of dust. I know I'm never getting out of here. But
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed the golden energy that, based on my past research and my observations since, I can share what I've learned and help you I think you just might... Also, the documentation was scanned. But from what I know of the legends about the moons, I have no way of verifying any of it by this point.
Understood.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. If you hadn't entered this about Rayrir.
It wasn't your fault.
That's not true. Because we both feared bringing trouble upon each. But enough about that. And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rayrir, you're there, aren't you? I cannot see you, because you exist in the future. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end? Everything's getting blurry. Are you all right, little sister? Have you come from the distant future?
Exactly, did the moons just...
The world is a vast and ancient place. Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the War of Funerary Flame. The moon...
Am I missing something then? 'Cause,
Why do their birthplaces differ?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scans...
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows... In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know.
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on...
But at least she's trying...
Yeah. She's a tough cookie. And as much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating that maniac is going to devour everything in his path until he reaches us. I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real moon goddess on our side. And I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked.
We're not giving up on saving her.
Right. Don't worry. No one's trying to argue that we can only justify...
So...
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the game.
Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point. Anyway, as for how we get Columbina back, I've been working on it constantly. I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculation.
Computing power?
No. The issue isn't energy, it's processing power.
That's a tricky
René de Petrichor of the Nazissenkreuz Ordo once foretold the fate of the world. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my... Ugh, this is so annoying. If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like...
Oh, what do we do then?
You don't get it. And I need accurate results. Ahem. Anyway.
Either way, we've done what we can.
Haggai is...
Let's go somewhere. You know that Dory went back to some...
Yeah, she meant...
Things aren't looking good for Nodcry. She's gone to spread... From what I know of Dottore, there are 2 possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he'll easily devour everything eventually. So the first false god he made was me. Now it's his turn. Even though he once told me that becoming a god was like turning yourself into a hungry wolf or giant serpent to devour the moon. He's always wanted to get his greedy hands on divine in the desert of Sumeru. There is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Ahmar, but creating games and setting rules. Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line. Either way, Dory will inform Lesser Lord the 7 will have some recourse available. If nothing else, they're protected. So on the bright side, Even if Nodcry is doomed,
That's good to know.
there's a word for people who refuse.
Maybe it sounds greedy to you. Battles are fleeting. But the will to fight.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? I mean, who's gonna criticize?
Don't take this the wrong way, but Dottore said something similar.
Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me.
You look kinda worried.
If your arch nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal,
That's true. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
obviously, I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood. And as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not. Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though.
So,
I'll get to that. First,
just like Paimon said,
how much do you trust her? This is a serious question.
although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values. I see no reason not.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need. It can be solved.
How much? If I.
Sometimes you're. Come on. Let's go talk to her.
Miss Androne, Traveler.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too! She was just helping them sort through their
That was fast.
Well, you said it was urgent.
Albedo, I have some
I see. If I might ask.
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I
see. I'll have a look at it. Still.
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
Actually, you're not wrong.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was.
Wow! Go!
But where is he?
Come with me.
Hat Guy?
Hat Guy! No response.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that I presume this has something to do with.
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what?
Would you calm down? What?
Excuse me? How would you know?
Oh, please.
Where does a mere student get...
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain.
Okay, fine. I'll hear...
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the world's
Easier said than done. Wait, is that what you're suggesting?
You should be able to tell.
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though.
Conrian, to be precise. Puppets need an energy source and processing power.
You.
The Traveler and I have talked it over. She's willing to vouch for you. It was built using wood from a silver white tree.
Conrian technology and Ermin's... Are you sure about this? A puppet without its core will cease functioning completely.
I can put two and two together.
I won't lie to you. This...
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually talk this...
Yes, we discussed it. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core... This is what the core looks like.
A silver white branch.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, he should be fine. Beyond that, all I can say is that...
I think I know why you called us here now.
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts...
He will have our
On a more positive note, things are progressing...
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ, but in the end, it turns out the core was more useful. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? I have already experienced both. A part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because...
Sandrone will succeed, won't she?
She will.
That's right. And
Call me Sonnet. You have the same power as Canon. Oh, goodness.
Columbina. Columbina hyposelenia.
Hyposelenia?
It was...
Friends.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted.
Do you mean the other two moon...
Wow, you sure know a lot. Oh, I guess that wasn't... It's alright. We were You could say we were too prepared. I can't even remember how long... When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you feeling alright? You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you. Sisters! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me. It's our lovely little sister.
The pleasure is all mine.
Allow me to introduce you. This is Arya, the goddess of... And this is Canon, goddess of...
Hello, Columbina. It's fine.
You seem shy.
Could you tell me where... Please. This is where Tevat's original ruler...
What? You're
No, I'm fine. Please. Nibelung. Our original master created us in the distant past.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles. Is that what later generations call them? I see. We coexisted in peace.
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our...
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill. All right. Canon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was...
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of... They would even cast down celestial nails as manifest...
Only this was far beyond...
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely testing the limits of... I did everything in my power to help the punished... The ancestors of the Frostmoon Scions were...
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures...
And so began... So... That's the name...
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won. And the world's original master.
And what of them?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know...
Only the eternal and iridescent moon.
So death finally...
Sonnet.
But... You're... A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina. She's right. Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but...
Then... we shall...
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us. If anything, we owe them. If only we decided to act sooner.
All the more reason not to spend them. Instead, we should focus our efforts on... Sorry? Don't you see, Columbina? Your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. Secondary process? Scan for moon. Still 4. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the moons all along? Variable. I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moon... Wait! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. Moon marrow. I don't care if they're... Why? It says 3 moons still exist into that. Even after excluding the moon... Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. Why? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might...
Yes, it would explain a lot. Such as why that space would respond to a moon god. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable...
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us...
The fact that she still has yet to reappear...
So you're saying... if...
Yes, she certainly... I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luana's harm... This could also explain why Luana...
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the question is...
Hello? Listen! Not only is Columbina alive, I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something
truly amazing.
I'm sure we all feel the same.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way...
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
It's...
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Tibet.
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people.
Have you?
Of course. Between us?
It's like the center of a whirlpool.
In that case, have you tried...
Sorry?
There are passages through which you can make small-scale changes to read. Or am I the only one who can use those passages?
Kuvaki.
You don't know? It's...
Oh. Well, it's true that the moon's first, but there is no difference in the element.
What?
Could you show us some of this?
Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry.
How curious. This Kuv...
Let alone influence living creatures.
This is so strange.
Columbina. You're...
Yes. If I am to help my friend...
You mean...
This sounds... The 3 moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into...
I know.
Even so, let's say we Nibelung constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our... No moon goddess can...
What if...
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to figure...
Columbina...
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you... You don't think she'd write it down?
Seems... Columbina may not talk a lot.
Let's review what... This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against... She knows our person. So, if she wanted to tell us something from a long, long time... Oh. Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples... What if Columbina left Luanatar here? If she is part of Columbina? And...
Oh
Never. Wait. If you're right about this, and you can really see past events...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir, it'll surely... But it's our only chance. This is the only way.
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago.
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us expected. I need to know you'll honor our agreement.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't want some...
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our...
Then at least... And if you really do lose...
Oh, please. Anything but that. I was actually ready to go...
As if I could ever scare you. I'll assume you're just joking.
All right. Enough chit...
All done.
Good. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Tri-Lunar Authority, I think I might know how to... Time to go talk it...
Heavy. I hope it's not too dangerous. Come on.
It seems you have reached... I'm all ears.
Have you figured it out? Tell us.
What? And how will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. Not a single... And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them?
No.
Come again?
They will find my message.
I'm not following.
It's quite simple, First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean... you're a
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that in this very moment, she can... When the time comes, I believe that she can serve as...
Just as gravity...
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon... In a similar way, I can feel a connection.
But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that even...
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal. Her body is long gone, but her soul remained. And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to...
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant?
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future. However, I would need your help to do this.
Oh, dear sister. You need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome... Don't forget, we are your sisters. Your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little... Now, I finally get to be the big sis. And
Kennen?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request.
Oh, no, please. I was just... You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of for the three of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Tevat. It is a great relief to know that the people of this world live in such an abundant future. If your plan can save them, and save Notcry, I will gladly give you all that I can. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Kennen.
Still, I do have...
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it's...
I wish to hide my feelings.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. Promise me this, Columbina. When you I'm sure that you know this already, but that is your Give me your hand, Columbina. Arya, Sonnet, you too.
Okay.
All right.
We once were the songs sung for eternity.
We once were the tides in the great river of time, but now we subside, and you arise.
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration. But now, the lies...
We are souls awaiting the sun. You must...
Is it done?
Yes. We have from this moment on. She is the Tri-Lune Goddess. The one and only moon goddess of this world.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you...
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the three moons beyond these prison walls.
I understand.
Sisters! Oh, my body... It feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human.
We have one final request. Could you use the three moons now that we have lost our powers? It's just...
Of course. Sonnet, don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss. Not to be afraid. Don't forget. I'm so glad to have a big sister like you.
No, I'm okay. I'm not...
It looks like this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, it's time for me to bid farewell. May it become the moonlight that keeps... So this is why Notcry was not always home to... It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land. And only that Kuvaki responds to me because And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul. O power Triloon, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home. That was crazy! Were we even allowed to see that? Can you still see?
I see two. Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Laum?
Surely you jest, Mr. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have realized there is always a great price to pay.
She chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, despite being separated by time and space.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now.
We'll get you back somehow.
Well, based on the information we now have...
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer... The civilian population has been moved to safe...
Miss Androne, how are the...
So far, so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can push the system, though. Can't...
There's still a long road ahead. Where should...
Our plan is clear.
There's just never enough time, is there? Time is the bane of my existence. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work.
All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute, but I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library.
Oh, hello.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely out of their depth?
You were the very picture of confidence back...
Yeah, I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm not just a...
Oh gosh, really? I'm so sorry.
Still, I was much more in my comfort zone than I am here. At least in Mondstadt, you can cry for help from a cliff. Things have never looked bleaker than they do now. If we don't pull this off, Tevet's doomed, isn't it?
Oh, you think so? Actually, yes.
I got her.
Yes, it probably is.
I lost lost 50-50 and then got her.
Don't put too much
And I
pressure
lost
on
the
yourself.
50-50 for the weapon.
Tevet has faced annihilation many
So I'm
times in the
slowly going to
past,
get her
But
weapon.
it also gave us you, didn't it?
Hey, don't give me that. It's not like I'm anyone special.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always believed that.
In that case,
I thought you might say...
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here...
Well, that has less to do with her wisdom and more to do with my power.
Of course, of course.
Oh yeah, I've had it. No,
Well,
I got the
thing
fucking
is,
sword.
These
Great
elemental
sword.
defenses we're about to build. I don't think it's a question of if they'll fail, but when. Durin's findings from his patrols make it clear that Dottore is constantly expanding his territory. First it was his lab. It's not realistic to completely stop him encroaching on the rest of Nagcry. Rather, our goal should be to stall him for as
It
long
happens.
as possible.
But I already had enough
If
as
Miss
weapon.
Sandroni's calculations are correct, well, they're the closest thing to certainty we have in this situation, so let's assume they are. Anyway, her calculations suggest that our best hope for victory lies in Miss Columbina's return. It's up to us to slow Dottore's advance and buy time for her to make a return.
Are you asking me to help you with building the defenses?
No. I'd like you to prepare for what comes next. When he eventually reaches us, we will have to fight him. You were an angel once and a...
Oh. Can I take it that you're triggering the terms you've...
Well, technically those terms were about protecting Mondstadt.
You're cashing in on this much
Well, yeah. The way things are going...
Very well. The mages have... To tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed how we might help...
This is... wow.
It's been many long years since I had a chance to dazzle humanity with a little divine intervention. Anyway, Knight of Boreas, please accept this. Go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your destiny.
Ah, you're here. Sandroni! Glad you asked. You two are about to become the first people to lay eyes upon my... Hey! Whatever. Wow! This meter displays the progress of my formula. Once it's finished running, I'll deliver it right to your side.
What do you mean, deliver it? Can't you just tell...
You're such a greenhorn. This isn't the kind of formula you... Whatever. We'll be here all day if I start trying to explain it. All you need to know, I'll share the data with you. Nicole's agreed to let me use her information channel, so we just need... There. Now you...
Wow! Look at that! You're amazing, Sandroni!
About time you recognized my genius. Anyway, that's all from me. You should check on the others if you have time. Make sure we don't have any weak links in the chain. That might sound harsh to you, but close supervision is a common practice in a Fatui. Not looking... I'm kinda stuck here while the formula is running, so I need you to be my secretary.
I think she's gonna be a last update in this patch.
Thankfully, Miss Nicole...
Golden Flame. Yes, that's Nicole's power arc. Based on the latest message from Grandmaster Varka, the situation should be more stable with her assistance.
Albedo! Durin!
Hello there, you two.
Are you well rested?
That's good to hear. As per the plan, Albedo and I will... As Dottore's energy field expands, it's...
We fought side by side many times before, and always with great success. I believe this time will be no different.
Traveler, Paimon.
Friends! How's everything coming?
Fairly well, if I do say so.
Ooh,
To be honest, I am not usually fond of exercising my full strength. For one thing, I am conserving my strength until the moment of battle is upon us.
seeing you get into the zone like this really puts Paimon...
I consider it an honor to rest well.
Oh.
Yes, Miss Moonchanter? What are you...
You always address me in the strangest ways.
Yes, and?
Not as such. It...
Uh-huh. That's my name.
The point is I don't...
Meaning what?
That... maybe we're on friendlier terms
I get it.
now than we used to be.
Is that how you see it?
And I thought I was the one with eye damage.
Yep, you too. Stay safe.
Paimon, travel.
Just swinging by to check in on you.
Don't worry about me.
And I give my all. Ah, yes. All done. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome. You'll have...
Paimon will keep an eye on her.
I'm glad to hear it. Take...
Sure thing.
Here they come.
As we expect.
Get ready, everyone.
Take your positions and prepare to engage. Let's begin.
I'm at the ready.
What a waste of time.
Change of plan. Bombs away!
Observe. Keep your distance. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Observe. Another one. Fine. Got a friend in your three-sided to
You poor lost lamb. With one heart. These creatures cannot stand against us.
Oh, fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
That goes without saying.
Coming to be. A turning point in moments of birth. That was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it because as created beings go, we're of a higher level than them?
Leave this place for the everlasting.
Can't hide the truth.
People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dottore.
It's actually a good thing, in my view. And so, we are no longer on the same level. And in any case, it is a...
Yeah, how have the Shades or the Heavenly Principles not woke up?
The experiment begins. With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall!
close.
Observe to dust.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Water jet!
Your poor last land.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Remnants fall.
Horace, protect her.
No more lies.
Water jet!
First, like an ant in my palm.
I've been moved inside another space, and it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, it seems like the Tory intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
To me. Perhaps you could try being a bit more proactive.
Water jet!
It all falls into place. Excellent. Reverse.
Leave this. It all adds up. Time to come clear.
Stalling for their time.
Water jet!
With one heart, we pray.
Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place. The mystery unravels.
I'm still. Tell me.
No more
where will you
lies.
try scurrying off to next?
Looks like Dottore has opted for a divide and conquer strategy. But we will not allow him to triumph. Now, I shall pray for our victory. Stay your head.
It all adds up. Let's see what you're made of.
Good.
Time to come clean. Seek within.
I thought you dodged that. Excellent. You barely managed to touch my level. Pathetic.
Let's see what you're made of. No more lies.
Reverse.
It all falls into place. It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
Bombs away!
Moon's running.
Water jet!
Did you honestly think that? Good. Keep it up. I'm to be annihilated. That which cannot stand against me.
What's this supposed to be? A knockoff version of the space Carabina got trapped in? There really is no way out. We'll see about that, Dottore.
My apologies. I had not intended to take your teammates. But you have a choice. Don't. Obey, and I can release them. An excellent deal. Won't you consider it? Be shackled. Found. I'm aware aware you've been working on some little tricks to surprise me with. My guess would be that you're trying to bring Columbina back. I always found their friendship to be a curious. Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like a younger sister, but then one day she suddenly decided she would refuse to take part in any further experiment. It's such a pity. I could have had...
You're not fit to be
That I can't deny. So many people, all obsessed with playing out the same... And then there's you. You had every but I maintain that I approached you in good faith. So, I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count 1, 2, 3...
Not in a million years.
What a pleasant...
You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't...
Sandrone.
Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity with the trap...
Gone to wait?
I said that everyone would get one chance. And you've used...
And what makes...
I was planning on disposing of your little formula after wrapping up more urgent business. Is this your life's work? This piece of trash? Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me.
I had a feeling.
Oh, how unexpected. Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really. But I've always known what I don't want. Go to hell, Dottore. No!
And now, you have failed. Now you see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to... However keen of an inventor Sandrone may have been, Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. Now, it is My count was interrupted, but the second chance By now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the power and authority. Not in the mood to talk. I'll change the topic to something more... apropos. Objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable how... But her inability to trust was her undoing. Had she allowed... But regrettably...
Dottore. Maybe this is news to you, But people can change. You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear.
Is that how... By this point, what can you... It is pointless to fight on. You've already lost.
Wrong. You can't win this, Dottore.
What?
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
Ooh.
The moon will never be yours.
I turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcry. My soul, I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally... It's been too long. I'm back.
Ooh, I shivers.
Stay focused on the battle, Traveler.
What a touching reunion. Though I personally find myself repulsed by the sight of weaklings huddled together for war. Now, quite finished patting yourselves on the back. Show me how long you struggle. Or you drown.
Watch out, Columbina! He can manipulate space itself!
I know. Wait for the right moment. We'll strike together.
Moon's ready. I expected this experiment to last longer.
the new moon's blessing. The new moon shines upon you.
I am growing weary.
It's over, Dottore!
Time to pay for your heinous crimes!
No longer is the world power in the cold night.
Our future is not yours to commit!
Let the moonlight dispel the darkness. Everlasting as the moon.
So close. I was so close to the new world. I'd rather wallow in this rotten, decaying world.
Ooh, I like the boss version of the song.
Willfully blind. How can you be so satisfied with your fate?
This battle was never about fate. It's about friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort. You shall see. Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment!
That will never happen. Today, the moonlight touches this world once more.
This loathsome world.
No, this world is our home.
How rude.
No, you're doing it wrong.
What are you trying to...
The new moon, Mom. It looks different than before. Also...
All right. I suppose today is a special day after all. Almost like...
Extra, extra! Get the latest Nut post-disaster report! The voyage begins today!
I knew things would be different.
They say a new moon goddess has been born.
A new moon goddess?
I guess so. I'm not too clued up on the Hey, since we've come all this way, shall we grab our...
Are you a convert now?
Oh, come on. What does it matter?
Come on!
We gotta get there early.
Shh, keep it down. This is a recipe. Why is it? It's okay. Hi, Mom. What about you? Did you still winding down from everything that's happened? Okay, if you say so. What we just went through was Luanatar disappeared after Columbina came back. Still. But anyway, you so chin up, traveler. Hey, don't poke fun. Paimon didn't think you'd mention it. You have no idea how anxious Paimon. Well, if you really want to show Paimon you're
Food.
sorry.
There's a whole bunch of food right there, kid.
Okay.
Huh? Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. Good morning.
Morning, Yehoda. Here for the.
Oh, I've already eaten. Just need some water. Careful there, Paimon. Too much food will make you drowsy.
You should probably be saying that to Aino.
True.
Well, nothing like a region.
Try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exactly...
Really? But if she's so pessimistic about it...
probably 'cause... I think things will work out, though.
Paimon's with you on that one. Yeah.
All right. Everyone's been rebuilding. Life slowly returning. Were you about to head out?
Yeah. We were gonna take a...
Sounds good.
Please accept today's boon.
Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her?
Hello there. Would you like a feast of the moon along?
So, what's new, Anefa? And Aino too?
What are you talking about, Paimon?
In the wake of the disaster, it's all hands on. At times like these, the smallest good deed can inspire others and
we're using eggs and heating tubes to make that a reality. And Enough! Did you hear that?
that's because it's true, I know. Proposal. If you can
No way!
Well, that proposal...
I need something to get me through the hard times too, you know.
Mom!
Yes, dear.
Excuse me. Could I... She helped us get safely out of Notcry.
Of course she is!
But you...
Oops.
Shall we move to the open space near the center?
Thank you!
That's cute.
Aren't you the better pick?
You underestimate yourself yet.
Not at all. I rarely come by Nashita.
All in good time.
But you're much further ahead on that road.
You're not seeing the full picture. You know there is no question about it. The Lightkeeper...
You say it like you wouldn't make the...
I am most flattered that you... Sigh a little less, Master Ilua. That is precisely why Starshina and Nikita felt safe
I'm sure we all also agree that we would sooner die of dehydration than man...
My apologies.
Whatever. I'll take the job.
Oh, it's quite the who's who of Nodcry. There's the Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. I'm sure you will find speaking...
If you say so. I've never done... But I'll do it.
An admirable attitude to... We have the chance.
Yeah.
Quite a few familiar faces.
You seem well rested.
I know no one's asked, but I'm sure you all want to know, so... Well, great, but not perfect. Starting to lose my...
I'm sure you had a sneaky
Wait, how'd you find...
I'm
Yeah, you could say that again. Every time I get new... Honestly, once things are wrapped...
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
I'll just...
You're taking this
Well, it's not every day that I get the chance...
Soak it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance to practice for yourself later down the line.
Mr. Varka, are you...
I can knight you.
Is he joking?
You'll have to figure this one out for yourself.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony for the League.
and to have this opportunity to...
Could this person also have been pushed onto the big stage? We come here today, having weathered the trials and hardships of yesterday, and having learned from...
All right, here we go.
Come on.
Nodcry is our home, the land we rely on for survival. And as we chart a course for the future...
He just keeps talking.
Looks like we'll have more opportunities to...
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter. Unfortunately, I suspect
It'll be all right. I'll just check your schedule with...
You... So giving my...
I thought you'd approve.
That's a bold statement.
Columbina's return has brought joy to all who... As for the Frost Moon Scions, it is up to us to make our home a more livable place. Joining the League is one of the steps we are trying towards that end.
I like the word try. It's nice and non-committal. You can opt out at any time and still say you tried.
You don't see...
I'm just not as... The Frost Moon Scions should count themselves lucky that... But Nodcry's a big place. With all...
Well, that's... Unless...
For now, yes.
What would make it worth your...
Getting out more than I put in. Right now, I'd barely break even.
Then maybe it's worth...
All right. You can stop now.
You'd...
Hey, you two! Congrats on all...
Nefer was trying to dissuade me from adding to her employees' work...
Sorry, what?
Your conversation... Would you two care to join me for some tea?
Nicole? Wait, where are you?
Sadly not. I'm otherwise occupied right now. If it's any consolation, let me say that how things appear... Perhaps you'll feel better if you focus on the fact you...
Okay.
No, or...
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Not for the time being. Just think of this as a general check-in to make sure...
You could've just... Still, the best friendship, it's never gonna stop being weird having tea with you when you're not...
Alright, fair point. I'll bear that in mind.
Yeah.
Alice just informed me that they had their work cut out for them. And now everyone's... The disruption caused by this disaster has made Teyvat easier. She plans to wait for things to stabilize, then reschedule. As for me, I agree with Hat Guy's perspective. This is a time when many knew we have to remain vigilant. And I did notice that the energy in Nodcry changed somewhat after the War of Funerary Flame. But since it was... It looks like I'll have to examine the connection. Just doing my duty. Of course. To give you the full picture, I'd have to... Never mind. By the way, you did receive the gifts from the Hexen Circle, yes? They're quite similar to the protective talisman that Alice gave Dory.
Oh!
Indeed. We went to great lengths to make... I'm so happy they came in handy. Still, anyway, I'll come... Oh, my... You should head to the docks next.
You're here.
You're here too, Hat Guy!
No. I'm bound for Sumeru, and she for Fontaine. Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper, but she's always been very responsible.
You always speak as if...
Maybe I'm just a good judge.
I certainly hope that's all. Regardless, you have been a significant help.
I didn't... Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible...
Even we were unaware that Sandrone... She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was running in her...
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop Dottore.
Well, that's why I'm traveling to Fontaine. She made a request. She said that should she ever fail in a mission, she'd like... She also mentioned that she had made arrangements for people... Some of her personal effects, such as her notes, were left to me. I've decided to take them. However, There is one book among them that I'd like to leave in your care. I'll have no. But this is her last wish, and I will I can only hope so. I bade farewell to Columbina earlier today. She spent a long time with Sandrone's passing has left a great wound, but Columbina surprised me. She offered me some words of comfort before. She never used to act like this. Clearly, she has grown. Huh. After these recent events, Snezhnaya now realizes that the arrest warrant for Columbina was just a ploy, but I shall return to Nodcry to see her as soon as I find the time. Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is only my ship. Is here. Traveler. Paimon.
What are you still bumming around for? I thought today was the day you'd agree with her. You're afraid you won't like the truth? Well...
Don't say that!
Fair point. But they say blood's thicker than water. No matter what the truth turns out, finding the truth is important. At least, that's the life lesson. What? Now that Dottoro's dead, maybe I regret not getting to end his life. Either way, I'm going back to Sumeru. Lesser Lord Kusanal, you should continue with your journey, as you've always done.
So, what should we do now? After all, when Columbina said she knew where your ship was hidden, Paimon promised to keep... It hasn't been all that long since we were last... Ain't Paimon sure you'd prefer... But, no matter which... If you can't make sense of something... Feel better now? Alrighty. Can't quite believe we're meeting out here. We've gotten used to walking...
Well, it's just... Now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. The older generation, but things are much better with the children. Hopefully, by the time the next Moon Prayer night comes around.
You'll do fine, Columbina.
You really think so?
We were just starting out then.
I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where I was born.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time. Well then, are you ready?
Ether. What happened? It's time to learn. Ready as I'll ever.
Good. Then let me open the way for you.
Where does this lead?
To our shared destination.
Huh?
Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back when we just met? But while I was inside the moon's reflection, I realized the story of the time before I was born. But when I obtained the Trilunar Authority and returned... Yes, your spaceship. All this time, the great ruler of the firmament.
Wait, them? Why would they do that?
I don't know. Perhaps your ship contains something that is Oh, did I pick a bad time to say this? Maybe I should have waited until you were on the moon.
That would have been kind of...
Take me there.
Oh?
Whatever is hiding in that ship, no one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the heavenly principles.
Very well.
You two...
Rest assured, Paimon. Thinking about the story that will...
Yes.
Stories like that don't exist. I don't believe in endings.
Where am I?
This is the pathway I built between Teyvat and the Frost Moon. The moon is very far away from us, so it could be a long journey. after I obtained the Trilunar Authority, I unwittingly saw past events from many of my friends' lives. One was Lauma. She was so young when they chose her to be the Moon Chanter. From then on, the Frost Moon Scions looked to her to bring messages from their goddess. But, for better or worse, I had left Hisi Island before she was ever born. It was not until much, much later that she met me.
I think it's for the best. Because of the way things turned out, you had the opportunity to become friends.
You're right. In that sense, I think we were both very lucky. Oh, and about that mage, Nicole. I only recently learned that she has lived in Teyvat since the time of the Three Moon Sisters. The Moon Goddesses always had a good relationship with the angels. I suppose our friendship continues that tradition. And then, there's Sandrone. I never knew that much about her, beyond the fact that she was created by someone called the Lord Artificer. She, too, suffered for a long time before joining the Fatui. How I wish I could talk to her again, even if only to hear her say nasty things to me. Also, I saw your siblings' story. I'm afraid I didn't see much. It seems that he rarely came to the surface, where the moonlight shines. But I did notice that back when you first set out on your journey, he would often appear nearby, gazing at you from afar with a guilty look in his eyes.
Ether...
Let us speak no more of the past. I probably shouldn't reveal so much about my friends. It's not my place. Let the moonlight carry us forth. We are very close now. After this, I'd like to bring some Kuhenki to the moon as well. If they're willing, of course.
What about your other friends? Will you bring them to visit too?
Certainly. But I'll need to tidy the place up first. This home hasn't received any guests in a long, long time. I remember writing something similar with you on Moon Prayer Night. I believe it was called...
Dodoko's Whirligig.
Yes, that was it. You asked me if I was afraid to return to the moon, and I said that I was. The idea that I had gained something precious, only to lose it so quickly. That frightened me. But I'm not afraid anymore. Besides, this time, we're traveling together. We're here. Over there.
Our spaceship.
It's huge. I suppose that the moon is the only place one... It'll be alright.
Huh?
The way you feel in this moment. I went through it. Solitude for me once meant living a life. But that night...
Colin...
Go. Retrieve the part of your life that was once lost. Trust me. You will lose nothing by doing so. Look. Teyvat is right there. All of our friends are down there, waiting for us.
You're right. Thanks, Columbine.
Finished?
Yeah. Why did you take your eye mask off?
Well, since my besides, I've always wondered how Teyvat looks from the moon.
And what do you...
It's beautiful. I could spend a whole day here just gazing at it. What about you? What do you think of the truth you found? I haven't looked at another person's expression in a long time.
Keep this up.
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm much more used to sensing what...
I read the spaceship. I always assumed that this was my first time in Teyvat. But the logs show that our spaceship flew over the skies of Teyvat.
Flew over?
No. The ship after that, it continued traveling through space for a long time. It was only after that the ship made a forced land. When Ether found me, could this mean that he left the ship long before I did? Maybe even during our...
Are you alright?
Yes. I can feel that the truth is coming together. I remember Ether telling me that when he first arrived in Conria, so this might be something that even he doesn't know.
Here, I made some space for you.
Oh, wait, there's one more thing.
What is it?
Wait here a moment. Hey, Columbina.
I love it. It looks so good.
Is that?
An old one, technically. It's been in a cabinet inside the ship this whole time. It's a matching pair with Ether's. He's always liked this set more.
Huh. I don't think there's a huge...
Really?
Yes. It's still the same you. You're the same person. No... Traveler.
Home is wherever Ether is. Yes.
Would you change your answer if Teyvat changed appearance? I mean...
I don't know. The truth is not what matters most.
When I was first born, I longed for a home. And when you get something before you're mature enough to understand the world, I thought that a home was a transaction. You give, but you and your friends taught me what a true home should look like. You never asked for...
That's because your friendship matters to us. It was worth...
In the past, I thought that my birth in Nod, but after journeying to the distant past where the story began, now...
I'm sure your friends...
In fact, I intend to make the same choice today as I did back then.
What do you mean?
Well, I've given the Eternal Moon's Marrow to Lauma, and the Iridescent Moon's Marrow to Arlecchino, and now, I shall return my Kuvagi to Nodcry.
Wait, but...
I won't. Not this time. I am only returning to Nodcry the part of me that it needs. Oh, and I...
For me?
Yes. Come closer.
Oh, that's so cracked. Wait. Oh, 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 shit. That's cracked.
What was that?
I lifted some of the restrictions this world placed on you.
My power. It feels like it's... Thank you.
You're welcome. I see you as family. And after everything you've done for me, Here. This
Isn't this a moon prayer blossom?
Yes. Don't worry. I'm finally discovering the joy of giving.
Hey, better late What are you thinking about now?
Why don't you take a guess?
I don't think I'll get it in one guess. But I'm sure it's a happy...
That's kind of a sneaky answer. Down into that. The moon seems... But on the moon, the haze that once enshrouded the skies has finally been dispersed. I don't have a lot of luggage. Next, to start with, I want to stay here just a little after that.
I have to say, that's probably... These two Archon quests are probably some of the best paced.
Each clothes bring back so many memories.
As heaven and earth are made anew.
The journey goes on, like I said. This is not the end. Oh, Most people would probably tell you to pack some warm clothes. In fact, it is home to quite a wondrous heat source. I think I sensed the energy it gave off as I was passing by on a railway train. I also recommend the Korolievsky troupe in Snezhnogrod. They give performances quite regularly, and entry was free for harbingers.
I'll save
I
the
liked
Sarita
them a
for
lot.
last.
There's Regrator. Between them, they control a lot of what happens in Snezhnaya. I noticed that the Rooster and Regrator often appear to get along on the surface, but I wasn't particularly interested, so I tended to keep my distance. Once things settle down in Nodcry, I'd like to You've told me so many stories about the other places you've been to, and all the friends you've made there. It would also help me learn more about the journey that has made you into the person you are today. Ice cold. and sharp. Hmm? That's just the impression. In fact, I don't think the people... Maybe that's because the Tsaritsa herself has never acknowledged, nor accepted that power.
Interesting.
Okay. It shall cast down its...
Oh shit, no gravity. Nice.
To Jean, acting Grand Master. This preamble is such a pain to write. It's probably high. I trust that Dern has updated you all. The good news is, we managed to come together and put us. As for the Fatui, not counting the damselette, we found ourselves allied in this instance with. As ever, we find ourselves better off for making friends rather than enemies. In a short while. Wait. How am I meant to surprise everyone if I tell them in a letter that I'm heading home? Okay, I will begin sending the expeditionary team back home. I hope they won't gloss over the details of my many heroic deeds. But if they do, I'm sure it'll be... I think of Mondstadt daily. Please. P.S. The honorary knight went above and beyond this time. Are there any... P.P.S. Please be extra nice to Klee for the foreseeable future. I cashed in on the last favor that the Hexen Circle owed us. So we need to... Whew. And that as they... And with the moon shining down brighter than ever...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh, no! We're getting some Shade lore soon, I have a feeling. And my feelings are usually correct.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
I like her hair. And this one, yeah.
See you at the graveyard.
Oh yeah, I forgot. While we're here, calm me and revives us. Sick. I'm only like at like 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 23, 24. Gold. Nope. No luck in this place. Okie dokie. We're going to end it tonight. Have a good one. Stay safe. I'll